target areas. Hold your position as long as possible.
If you're an older gamer like me, you may remember a time when bot multiplayer games were quite a bit more popular than they are these days. With the advent of online multiplayer, bot games have sort of fallen by the wayside, but they do offer good replay value for people who play offline. And if you plan to play online, they are a good way to learn the maps. And if you enjoy a game but the community dies out or the servers shut down, they can extend the life of a game that you enjoy. So I thought I would make a list of my top 3 PS4 offline bot multiplayer games. Coming in at number 3, we've got Star Wars Battlefront 2, one of the more controversial games that's come out in recent years. I personally didn't buy this game until long after launch on a big sale, so I can't really speak about what made it controversial in the beginning. From what I understand, they either changed or removed the things that irritated people. All I can say is that I really enjoyed the campaign, I really enjoy the online play, and most importantly for this video, I enjoy the offline bot modes. First, you have what are called battle scenarios, which are basically challenges that involve either the heroes and villains or the regular troopers, or sometimes both. And you have different difficulty levels, and they can unlock things for your character. Another way to play this game with bots is with the custom arcade. You can choose from a variety of maps that cover all 3 Star Wars movie eras. This mode is called Team Battle. There are other modes, but this is the most comparable to the other games that I'll be showing in this list. But as you can see, the visuals, the sound, the music, it's all just perfect Star Wars. And to be quite honest, if this game would allow me to play some of the more epic online modes offline with bots, it would probably catapult this game to number 1 on my list. But as it is, it's a bit limited, and so it's dropped to number 3. But look at this. Darth Vader. Darth effing Vader.
Think not. Your destiny is here.
Coming in at number 2, we've got Call of Duty World War II, but this could easily be any Call of Duty that released from Modern Warfare onward, because they all have bot modes. And what makes this game great is that, unlike Star Wars Battlefront 2, any game mode that you can play online, you can play offline with bots, and that is great in my book.
See, defend the hard point.
There's not a whole lot left to say about this. It's pretty straightforward. If you like Call of Duty and you would like to play with some bots, you have access to every mode that you would play online. And you can set up various options like the number of bots and the length of the match, you know, score, winning conditions, things like that. Bot difficulty. But if you like Call of Duty, I would suggest giving this a try because it's a lot of fun.
Counter recon aircraft ready for flight. New hard point. Flush out the enemy.
You may have recognized it from the beginning of my video here, but my number 1 personal favorite offline bot PS4 game is Killzone Shadowfall. For a launch title, it's still a very nice looking game. It has great sound, but it's number 1 for a specific reason, and that is how the game setup works. You can set the number of bots. You have access to 17 maps, some of which are included with the game and some are available as free DLC. But then instead of picking a particular mode, you have access to all the modes, and you can choose which ones you want to include or ignore. You can set the winning conditions, time limit, things like that. And then once you jump into the game will throw them at you in a random order. So you just get a very dynamic play experience, and I like it a lot. So in my example game here, we are going from capture and hold, which is basically like a conquest sort of a mode. There are 3 strategic points to capture and hold, and we go from that into a mode called search and destroy, where you have 2 strategic points and you're either attacking or defending. In this example, I'm attacking, so I'm running up to plant a bomb. And you have to let it detonate, but I'm not quite so lucky here. Then we transitioned into a mode called Beacon Safeguard, where you or one of your teammates has to maintain control of a beacon as long as possible. And then we go back into a search and destroy scenario, except this time my side is defending. Then we transition into a beacon theft scenario, which is basically capture the flag.
Spawn point has been dropped.
And then lastly, in my example here, we go into a team deathmatch mode. And I'm pretty sure that anybody watching this video is familiar with what that means. Anyway, that's my personal top 3. It's clearly just my opinion based on games that I have played, so you know, I'm positive there are other games that are worthy of consideration. So if you have any that you can think of, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for good games to play, good bot games to play. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Peace, good gaming, and good luck out there.